It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Throwing to begin is Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Gain of 1 brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Packers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Down. 10 black.
Now Jacobs. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Love to throw it on first down. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal.
Cut. Black 40.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Now it is first and goal. Running is Jacobs. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Jacobs.
the 4-yard line.
A second effort, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these...
And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. It's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Black, 95. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready. 60 Bison. 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Open man, that's Luther Burden. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's enough for a first down.
That's good for a Tokyo first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
A
line.
run with the man out for 2. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
62. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that set up, second down.
Second and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
I got it. I got
Let's
it.
go 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And this will be incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for a
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Hiking, hey, Steve!
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Ready! Come on, set! Yellow, 43. Drill, 52.
On first down, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
at the 20-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
38. Ready. 10 plus.
Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Red, 38. Ready.
To throw is Love. That is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 52. Hut. 5, 6, 7.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Fury, yellow. Hut.
They'll go for it. Love. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and 10.
Ready. Block. Ready.
Now Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
45. White. Slide. 90. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Smash. Red. Blaster. 6. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. Left side. It's caught by Brown. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Ready?
10 yards on the pick.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Set. Hut. Red. 38. Ready.
Here's the option, running right. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready. Set.
Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Yellow. 43. Six. Mega. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. Rolling right.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Right, white. Steel, black. Hut, hut. Ready?
On fourth down, Love. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Come on, set. 19 Charger, 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
19. Get up. Cougar 19. Ready,
Throwing again from his own end zone. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. He's going to pick up the first down, getting this one past the 20.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
And he's going to have it up for the first down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A carry here for Tracy. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
It's a gain of 8.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Downfield. He's got Horton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Tokyo.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. Gano's kick is good. And the Armadillos are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Horton. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Get this complete to Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A gain there of 20, and that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's second down and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Armadillos. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Tag! Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Second and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 Lions. Nothing.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Armadillos are able to cut it to 4, 17-13.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we put.
Throwing is Love. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play.
Now Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Come on.
On the ground, here's Tracy. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
On the set.
On 1st down, it's Love. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Black old sticky green. Needle blue. Check, huh?
From the gun, it's Love. is a short one caught by Kraft. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he's got another one. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead.
21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Armadillos.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Check. Right.
45. Wide.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, because sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Ready.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Ready, set.
I'll pick up with 2 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Love. That's thrown right side but incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Packer.
His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Packers.
Let's go now. 52 Bulls.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Space to run inside the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
7 more yards.
Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard.
Here's a run, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Okay, right.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their Week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in Week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's toward the sideline. Caught by Burton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 73 yards. It is a touchdown. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Armadillos are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Armadillos 28.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 43. Go, go, go. Trouble. 38.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Now an option here. Left side. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Check, huh?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's good.
33. Yellow.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Love will take a knee. And that ought to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers.